do it better, you can connect to everyone fastly and invite them to go to let's say, how do I say, to have a beginning college. Sorry, I say sorry, right?
Sorry, I couldn't hear the last part, Alexandre. Oh, okay. So maybe you need to go out. Who's next? Juliana, how has technology impacted the way you stay connected with friends and family?
Uh, I think nowadays is very different because I am the college and sometimes we just do a meet on Discord or something like that, and we can study together, learn more about some subject, but uh, not but I mean nowadays we don't need to go to the college just to do a meet to study together because it's possible uh study at home, using the technology. And for some people like me that need take two bus to get in the college, to get the college is very interesting when can get I stay in my home and study at my home, So it changed a lot, And we nowadays we can send a message for our family in long distance, So have a lot of benefits, is but it's important don't lose the contact face to face, because it's important too.
Do you have like a lot of family members that don't live near you, that live outside of São Paulo?
No, my family is close to me, so close, but I have some uh people in my family that live more away to me, but it's possible get there, it's in the same city, but it's more away. But I have more friends in other cities, so hard to meet, you know, because I used to live in Belo Horizonte, for example. So I have friends there, So it's
Right.
hard nowadays to go there always because it's I think 20 hours of traveling to get there, So technology is very interesting because I can talk with them without be there.
Yes, yes, for sure. I forgot you lived in BH. Nice. Thank you, Juliana. Gabi, what about you?
I think I am a pessimist. I don't I mean, I know the good points, like having this meeting, this class, I'm learning English. But from my point of view, sometimes technology makes us more lazy, or not lazy, but I think we try less to meet people by person, or something that really bothers me. When like sending messages, you don't call the person. Like sometimes it's urgent, but the person sends a message and and doesn't call. But you have to do something, and the person's like, "Oh, I will wait until she answers." And I think that's so annoying. Like I think it makes us more like, I can do nothing. I did my part, you know? So this side of technology I really don't like. I think we have to call, and if we want to make something, we have to do something about it, and not just send a message and wait for the world to see. Or like, I don't check my emails and I don't check groups frequently. I really don't like it. In the morning, I never open my phone because I don't know, I just don't have this habit. And then several times, like, there's no class in my college, and I go to my college, I get to the class, and it's empty. There's no one there. And I'm like, oh my God, what's happening? And then I check my phone, and the professor in the morning, like 10 minutes before the class starts, he says like, "Oh, I'm not going to give anyone classes today. I'm not going to give classes today." And I'm like, "What? But I have to check my phone every time. I have to be online every time. Like it's exhausting. I don't like it. I really don't like that point of internet. I know all the benefits and I know it makes people together and you can travel without traveling. You can, but this part really annoys me. I don't like it.
I'm with you, Gabi. I feel the same. I feel like I've distanced myself from my friends. And usually with that excuse that I did my part, I sent a message. I remember when I was younger and I forgot the word, fazer questão. Eu fazia questão of calling my friends in their birthdays to wish them happy birthday. I was like 10 years old. And nowadays we just send a message. Sometimes we forget to send, and I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to send you a message, but I love you. Happy
And
birthday."
sometimes people don't even remember your birthday, but they see in your Instagram or your
Yes.
Facebook, and they're like, "Oh, happy birthday!" But they don't remember your birthday until somebody posts about your birthday. And I think it's annoying. Yes, I
Yes.
agree with you.
Nice. Thank you, Gabi. Bruna, what do you think? Do you agree? Do you have other point of view? How has technology changed the way you stay connected to friends and family?
I think it strike me you have the both sides. Né? From one way, it straightforward something because today, for example, today I had a meeting with my colleagues and in home office, and sometimes is some things you can do a lot of things. You can do a lot of multitasks. I can read something here. I can reply some comments. I can draw a proposal, a presentation, but if it's feel distant for your colleagues, it's different when you hear in person, when you have a conversation, when you discuss with your colleagues, you have the people around you. I think it's easy some things, but like Gabriela said, it feels so distant when you have a friend. You can write a message, you can contact, but and for the other way, you can arrange a meeting. You can hang out anymore. Oh, I send a message here for the birthday, and it's okay. I can't even call you anymore. I don't remember the last time I called my friends for tell uh, happy birthday or anything. You when you at work, you have a lot of groups in the WhatsApp. Even you hate it, the people put you in every single group and a lot of message during the day, and you can read this and you can respond this, and sometimes people say, Bruna, you see this message and something's going on. You see, oh no, I don't even know what's going on. I don't see this message. And when I read, it's so many, 1, 2, 3, 4, and oh my gosh, I'm here with my computer, I'm working here, and I need uh, to pay attention all the time in the cell phone. And that's it. To sum up, in some way you can ease some things, in the other ways you can complicate it a lot. It feels like overwhelming you.
Yes, I think that's the word, overwhelming. I feel that too. All right, guys. Thank you, Bruna. Let's go to question number 2. Do you guys prefer texting, calling, or video chatting to keep in touch with family and friends? Alexandre.
So I'd say sorry, I was waiting for a call, important call, and I need to attend, right? You prefer text calling or video chatting to keep in touch? I prefer both of them. Now, I just received a call from a person, it was important to talk to him. Sometimes I prefer talking on WhatsApp with my friends. Sometimes we meet to make a barbecue and we eat something. All the situation is good for us to keep in touch.
Nice, nice. Juliana, what about you? What do you prefer?
About this question, I think I prefer uh calling. I think I really like this option. So sometimes I get in the Discord and I call my friends there. I play with them. I think it's a better way to it's a good way to keep in touch. But of course, I think it's important, like I said before, have some moments where you can find your friends face to face, as I think it's cool have this balance. But about online, I think I prefer calling, because I can hear the voice, I think it's better.
Yes, and sometimes we cannot explain ourselves very uh, correctly when we text the way we want, right? We can be misunderstood when we just send a text, especially when we're talking about important subjects. Gabi, what do you think?
I think I prefer calling too, because sometimes it's faster than a message. Like you have to decide something and you don't have to wait for, the answer. Just resolve it there, calling. And if you want to talk and chat with a friend, calling, I think it's better too. Not necessarily like video calling, but maybe just calling voice, because it's more like natural, it flows more.
Yes, I really love video chatting. I do it with every friend that I can, and I have a friend that recently got a child. So every week she calls me to show me my nephew, entre aspas. All right, what about you, Bruna? What do you prefer?
Um, I prefer calling, but depends on the situation. Sometimes you can write a test, and you can explain much more. And sometimes the other people don't have all the time for read these tests. It's a lot of messages, or sometimes audios can last long. Can I don't know. The duration of the audios is too long. It's like a podcast, and the people don't have time to I don't know, chat about just 40 minutes, 5 minutes of the audio. It's impossible. In the work, you have to be quick, and if you don't be quick, you can things can change a lot of time, and you have to be very assertive in your communication. And sometimes you can do this for the voice, for the tone. You can interpret the tone of the other people, of the other person, and understand it better. And sometimes you test can explain more, can describe more the things, and depends on the situation. I think you have to I don't know how to put this. You have to assess this. You have to, how do you say, evaluation, or a synonym of evaluation. I have to
To assess.
huh?
Assess? I think it's
I
assess.
think this assess this and put in the balance and choose what method you have to apply for this situation.
For sure. And depending on the person that you are trying to talk to, because I
Exactly.
know friends that has a lot of works a lot driving, so she prefers to listen to
Yeah.
an audio better than a text message. Nice. All right, guys. Let's go to question number 3. Alexandre, what's your opinion on using social media to maintain relationships? Does it help or hurt? Do you use social media like Instagram, Facebook, etc.?
A little. I don't like social media. Uh, use of social media all the time. I prefer talking on WhatsApp and sometimes share something on Instagram and see what people are sharing. But I need to stay away from social media because I think social media is waste of time, right? You you lose a lot of time there. Uh, you could be studying something English or another language or read a book. So I don't like social media. 100% no. Sometimes I use it 1 or 2 times during the day to see uh, some news only.
Nice. So you just keep in touch with your friends using WhatsApp better than Instagram.
Yeah, WhatsApp is closed, right? Instagram is open.
Yes, yes. I agree with you. Social media for me is the mal do século. Forgot, I don't know the word in English. Juliana, what do you think?
I think uh, to have a quality time, I think is important face to face, to maintain relationship. But it's possible have some contact on social medias, not to maintain long periods, but just to send a message sometimes, call. I think it's important too when you don't have a lot of time. But to maintain it, I think it's better face to face, because I don't know. I think you need this balance, have this balance.
For sure. Gabi, what about you?
I don't think social media like Instagram, Instagram, Facebook, or any of those helps like keeping in touch. I think it's better to call or to send a message through WhatsApp because the social media the only difference I think is that you can see what the other person is doing. But you're not together. So like it's pointless, I think, for connecting people like that. Or maybe you send a video to somebody and you laugh, but like you're not together. But so I forgot the question. Okay, so I don't think it maintains relationships. I think calling or sending messages and asking how are you doing or do you want to come here is better than just just checking if the person is traveling or I don't know, on social media.
For sure, for sure. I agree 100% with you. Bruna, do you agree? Do you have something to add? What's your opinion on using Instagram or Facebook?
Um, maintain relationship. I think maintain relationship if you had one in the real life. If oh, this is my friend, for example, back in the days in the school, I have some friends in the Instagram, close friends, and I like to see how she doing. Sometimes I don't contact much. It's a busy. Life is so busy, and I like to see she's travel, she get married, and I stay and this day I got in this I stay in the marriage in the day she get married, but I like to see the photos. It's important to maintain relationship if you really had a friendship in the real life. If you don't have, it's difficult. You can even know if this person is that what she say, what she do. It's superficial sometimes. Instagram is so superficial. Everybody's so happy. Everybody get a lot of things, travel a lot. Life is so easy for them, and in the I don't know how to say, how to put this, in the nos bastidores, né? In the I don't know, I forgot the term.
Backstage.
Nos bastidores, you can really see what this person get through in the day to day. And I don't know, maintain if you had one.
For sure, for sure. It's nice when you want to keep up with your friend's life, but I think that when a person is really your friend, you don't need to keep up with their life all the time. I have a friend who lives in Germany and I call her once a year, but I don't know, I feel like I never lost a track of her life because,
Exactly.
we are very close friends. All right, guys, let's go to question number 4. How do you guys set boundaries with technology when spending time with loved ones, Alexandre? Do you usually use your phone like you're talking to your wife and you are using your phone, or you don't like that?
I don't like. I like to talk personally. Uh, Only friends that is far from me. I use the technology, the WhatsApp or messages to to share something to them. I have friends since I was in a primary school, right? 3 friends. And I have friends from when I start working in Colatina in 1980. We still are in touch. And I have friends here from Vitória because I worked more than 20 years in Banco do Brasil Central Bank, and they are in my WhatsApp. So, but I prefer share something and share some joke and enjoy some comment videos and uh, bother than when their team lose like I am Flamengo and one of my friends is Fluminense, in the north is Botafogo, and it's very good to keep this thought.
This joke. But does it bother you when you are, for example, in a restaurant and you're talking to a friend and he's like this
No,
and
you say de mal do século. I guess mal do século will be like that you we are creating a society, a new society with problem in their neck, right? The back neck. People are
yes.
so if you, Gabriela, Bruna, Juliana, if you are so young, you can start for be a doctor that they take care for the neck. You receive a lot of money because the new society from here to 10 years, 20 years, people are suffering from the back neck here.
Yes, for sure. Good point. Juliana, what about you? How do you set boundaries when you're spending time with your family and friends?
Uh, I really like to enjoy every moment. So with when I am with my family or with my friend, I really like to be there, So I don't like to use my phone. Let's go talk, have a conversation, really enjoy these moments, every moment. So I don't like to get my phone. So sometimes but sometimes I get my phone to see the hours, the time. But I don't like to have a conversation and are using my phone the same time. I think it's not good. But like I said, I really like to enjoy these moments with my family, with my friends, you know. I think it's important to have this moment, you know, this moment when to enjoy, you know, other things too.
For sure, I think we get lost very easily when we have our phone next to us and we click on Instagram and start looking at other people's life and we forgot about what we are living right now. It feels like we are teletransported to a whole new world that is in my phone, you know. Gabi, what about you?
I also think that using your phone while you're with another person, it's like a really bad behavior. I think it's really annoying. I had a boyfriend once, and sometimes I was talking to him, and he was like on Instagram all the time, and I didn't look, I didn't notice, and when I looked, he was like scrolling. I was like, what? You're talking to me. I am here, you know? I think it's really bad. Not, it's different from watching a movie because you're both, all the people are watching that movie and you can talk about that movie, you know? But when the person is on their own screen, I think it's falta de educação. I think it's really, really annoying and it's bad. And if you want to do that, it's better if you are alone. If you want to check your phone all the time, you should be alone because you can do that without anyone bothering you, you know?
For sure, for sure. Nowadays, I am trying to relevar people that do that because it's so hard to go out with people and they don't look at their phones. It's almost impossible. So I try not to focus on that and try to talk to the other people that are not looking at their phones on the table, for example.
And I think that we don't have that silent moment anymore. Like, oh, there's a group of people and the subject is off, like we talks a little, like small talk, and then there's that moment that nobody knows what to say, but then people grab their phones and it's over. It's over. Nobody talks, and I think we need that embarrassing moment. I think we need
Yes.
silence because it's natural. Like the subject, it's over. Let's talk about something new. But then people grab their phones and it's over. Nobody
Yes.
talks.
I realized yesterday I was watching a movie here alone and the movie stopped because the internet was trying to load the movie. And back in the day when I didn't have my phone, I was gonna wait. I don't know, do something, take a water, do some popcorn. But nowadays I just take my phone and I forgot about the movie. And the movie already loaded and I am like half an hour in my phone. So it's bad. It's very bad. Bruna, what about you? How do you maintain boundaries when you're spending time with your loved ones?
Sometimes I disinstall the apps on my cell phone, and this is the way I think it's better for me. And Teams, Outlook, and other apps, I have to tell in my cell phone, I don't like to see this in the weekend, and I disinstall. And maybe Instagram, I can even access, and it's not a regular thing. I don't even like so much Instagram, and it's like you said, you watching some movies and you try to concentrate in the characters and the actors, and something going on, and you focus, change, and you focus any other thing in your cell phone, and you start to scroll news and other things. You can search, you can Google it, and when you look at the TV, the Netflix, so, many times, many parts of the film, the enfim, series you've been watching pass, and you can go back, I don't know, some minutes, and you watching again, and sometimes your focus change, I don't know how, novamente, eu acabei de esquecer, change, and you focus on your cell phone, and it's a cycle, and you have to break, to concentrate, and you have to do. Right now, I'm watching this movie, I'm watch this thing, I'm read this book, and I think it's something you have to work in your mind. And this style app will try to, I don't know, work literally your mind to establish some limits, not physical limits, but mental limits.
Yes, for sure. It seems like we lost the ability to do basic things without our phone.
Yeah.
Let's go to question number 5, guys. Have you guys ever met someone important in your life throughout technology? How did it happen? Alexandre.
Important to my life, I don't know. I enjoy people here on Talking Talk. That's why I'm in your meeting, because I I like the way you make the question, you talk to your colleagues here, got everything here is friendly, yes. But important, very important to me, I don't have someone that I found on internet, and then this person is important to me, so important, right? Important to me is my children, my wife, my friends that are close to me, and people who are here on Talking Talk.
Nice, nice. Thank you, Alexandre. Juliana, what about you?
About this question, I never have, but I could have good bonds and strong bonds, become more strong because with my friends or cousins, because the technology, because we were more younger, and we have the opportunity to play video games and talk, but uh, I in my home and my cousin in their home, in his home, and we could talk playing video games, so we could have a strong bond, because that. So I think about this question, I never uh, meet someone about the technology, but I could use the technology to become a relationship more strong.
For sure. I have some friends that created long-term relationship with other people, like friendship relationships, throughout games. So I have a friend in Vitória and a friend in São Paulo that met playing a game, and they are friends until now. So it's nice to know that this is possible. Nowadays, it's a different
Yes.
kind of friendship.
Yes, nowadays it's possible. I think it's very good too, because I could do some friends, online friends, but I lost the contact, But the friends that I already have in my life, and I could play with them, I could have a stronger relationship because we could talk more.
Yes, it's something you can do together, but not exactly together, and not just texting. You can talk during the game.
Yes.
Nice. Gabi, what about you? Have you met someone important in your life throughout technology?
I haven't, but I think it's because uh just like you said, like Juliano said, if you play games, I think it's a good way to meet people because you talk and you're having fun together and you can talk after that. But I haven't met like anyone important in the internet.
Nice. What about you, Bruna?
I don't have met anyone either. I think interested people, you can talk, you can chat. If you have a LinkedIn, for example, you can have many connections, in your field. You can exchange ideas, you can discuss, you can post, and it's fostering knowledge in your area of study. But not that important. It's not that it's in my real life. Sometimes I talk to one, two, but not that important in my real life. You know? It's important in your social life, in a connection, and a friend of a friend, and the client, this thing, but not that important in my real life.
Yeah, I got it. We have like online friends that stay in this online world, right? They are not bring to reality. Nice. I have one very important person that I met, which is my husband. I met him online. All right, guys, let's go to question number 6. 6. Do you think online friendships can be as meaningful as in-person ones? Why or why not? Alexandre.
In person would be better, I think, but sometimes it's impossible. But it's very meaningful. I have friends from different decades, as I said, when I was studying primary school. Primary school is from 1 to 8, and then in the high school, from primary school, from high school, from the bank. So we keep in touch, sharing something to each other. It's very meaningful. But if we could meet personally, gather in some place to do a barbecue, it would be very interesting.
Have you ever scheduled this barbecue with your friends from primary school? Or did you only stay in touch online?
Everyone went to different way, right? But we keep in touch. I have a group about 5 couple, and then we meet sometimes and travel sometimes to another place, and it's very good to be in
From your
touch.
primary school?
No, this some are friends that I made from my wife, right?
Oh, nice.
This group is new friends from 10 years, right?
Nice.
It's very good to meet, to go to another city. We went to Floripa together, we went to Búzios together, and we went to Porto Seguro, a place connect to Porto Seguro,
Real.
Arraial da Ajuda. It's very good to enjoy with friends. That's why I didn't like going to Toronto and Vancouver alone so much, because I was alone, totally alone. It was impossible to connect. It was easy, but to enjoy the beautiful view alone, right? Yeah.
Yes. Why did you go alone? What, if you don't mind me asking, why did you go to Toronto?
Toronto and Vancouver. I have kind of a passion to Canada, right? And then in 2019, I went to Toronto to study in a school, English school there. And I stayed there for 40 years, 40 days. Toronto is very beautiful city. And from Toronto, I went to New York alone as well. And in Vancouver last year, I went to study again, because I met a school in Toronto, a very good school to study. And my dream was going to Vancouver to study in that school, and I did it. In Vancouver, I was all the time alone, and I went to Whistler alone, Victoria alone. Very beautiful place, but it's on your mind. People can't see. Oh, can see on the photo.
Oh, that's funny. I really enjoy traveling alone. It for me, it's sometimes it's better than traveling with other people.
As internet fell.
Yes.
Hi,
Welcome.
guys. Did you guys continue answering?
No, eu
Uh,
was waiting for you.
oh, you were waiting? Ah, vou dar um cascão em vocês. You could continue. All right, let's go with Juliano. Did you already answer, Juliano?
No.
So, question number 6. Do you think online friendships can be as meaningful as in-person one?
Um, I don't know. I think if you already have a friend and you maintain this relationship just using the internet, I think it can be good. But if you do a friend using the internet and just use the internet to maintain a relationship, I think can be more hard because, for example, I could meet a lot of friends playing games, but I used to talk just about games, because we uh used to meet in games. So it's very hard to have the same talk conversation, the same talk that I usually have with my friends when I get out face to face. So I think we have this side here.
For sure, I think it's harder. I feel like we don't meet the person really. You don't really meet when you meet online. And online you have this barreira, which is the internet, so you can fake a lot of emotions. Gabi, what do you think?
I agree with all of you. I think it's possible to make like everything's possible. So you can make a good friend online, but I think it's hard because it's already hard to make a good friend in person. So online
For sure.
it's even harder, I think, but it's possible.
For sure, it's hard to make friends offline too. Bruna, what do you think? What's your opinion?
I think you define if it's gonna be meaningful or not. Depends on you. Depends on your effort you put in this relationship. It's same for the real relationship or online relationship. Online relationship is more difficult. It's more tricky. But if you really want to make friends, really want to, I don't know, meet other people, know other people. you can make this meaningful. I prefer real contact. I think it's more like you look in the eyes of the person, you really see this person, you can, I don't know, analyze this, I don't know, jeito, né, this behavior, this person, and you can judge, oh, this is truth or no, I think she or he lying. And this make it cause a connection, make you get bond more easy. But if you like to play, to go with games with the other person, you can put more effort. Depends on you.
For sure. I like that. All right, guys, we are running out of time. I want to thank you guys for being with me through this whole hour and for tolerating my internet because today it's difficult. I'll see you guys some other time. Bruna, nice to meet you. I hope you enjoyed the conversation. I hope to see you
Thank
some
you.
time.
It's a pleasure.
Nice. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Have a nice week and bye bye.
Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.
Bye, guys. Bye, bye, guys.